Exciting stuff today. My first sponsor here at High Clearance Chronicles. Got a package from Tackform. It's a mount for my 360 camera. Selfie stick from Insta360s, a little wobbly. Tried to find some different mounts online. I ordered some from Amazon. They didn't quite work well. So contacted these guys and they put together a custom package for me and just wanted me to try it out, see how it works. So let's check it out. USA company, which is good. Spoke to the owner over the phone. He's a super nice guy, really helpful. So packaging looks good. So this goes on the bottom of the camera on the quarter 20 of the selfie stick, and he actually included a selfie stick in here for me. Give me a couple different ball mounts, different sizes. He said the bigger ones are going to hold better, be more secure, so that when I'm sending it in the razor, camera doesn't flop around a whole bunch. This is one of the bar clamps, and it comes with the dovetail, which is going to be the first way I'm going to try it. If that's not enough clearance, he gave me these, not that one, gave me these 2-inch extensions to try out, but the dovetail is more stable. So we're going to see what works. And they said they're going to get a side-by-side package put together pretty soon. More dovetails. Another clamp. He said bar needs 2 points of contact, holding the stick up. It's more secure, so that way the threads don't get all worn out. One more bar clamp. Yeah, lots of goodies in here. Call them. They are very helpful. Awesome customer service. Very awesome customer service. Right, so let's see what we got here. So I'm going to absolutely try a few different configurations and see what works best. So this is their stick. Let me get an Insta360 stick so we can kind of see the difference. Can't see the one that I'm actually using on the camera right now. I am recording this with the Insta360. But this is my no drone, no problem stick, the carbon fiber one. And by the time you start extending it, the further you extend it, with all that weight from the camera on it, it'll start to bend. And, even when I'm flexing this, there's a little bit of play in it. So, I mean, it's good if you're holding it by hand, but, flying around on a razor at 60 miles per hour, taking jumps and stuff, it's going to get a bit wobbly. So, let's see what this one is made of. Oh, this is nice. This is all aluminum. Wow. And he's even got like the, the CNC cutouts. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a beauty. Look at that. I can already tell this feels way more rigid than this. This got a little bit more weight to it, but I mean, that's not a bad thing for what I'm going to use it for. It even has a lock. You can lock it in place. This one does not have that. Oh, it's smooth too. Look at that. I mean, no resistance, which is probably why. Look at that. That's awesome. It's probably why that needs that lock on there, so we can pull it up, tighten down, and we're solid. That is beautiful. This is way higher quality than I was expecting. Wow. So far, I'm impressed. I mean, when you see this one, it's hard to pull up. Like, there's resistance. There's also some play in it. And there's no lock. There's no locking mechanism on this. You can't spin this to lock it. I mean, this is definitely lighter weight. So, you know, if you're walking around with it, you're going to extend it. Sure, this is going to be less fatigue. But for what I plan to use it for, I mean, this is, it's like a billy club, you know, like, yeah, worst case, you could use it as a weapon. Take out somebody's kneecaps like a baton. Wow. This is cool. So, the plan is to get this guy. Oh, and this is where you can tighten it. That's nice too, because so if these threads are stationary, when you screw that camera on, you're stuck with whatever way the screen lands at. It doesn't really matter, it's a 360 camera, but still, this is nice. So you can get the screen in the position you want, and then tighten from here. That's really good. You know, I've messed around with quite a few tripods and stuff, so I kind of at least have an idea of what works better than like some janky setup, you know? And so far, I'm really impressed with all of this. This is aluminum too. It's got a little rubber foot on there, and a little anti-vibration. Wow. This is really nice stuff, guys. Really nice stuff. Decent price too. So this would go on the bottom with selfie stick. So I'll show you what I mean. So say if you want to line it up this way, right? You got your camera on here with the screen facing the way you want. Start spinning this guy in, right? And you know, your clock is gonna be off. So say if I want to keep it like that, I could just hold this here and spin this. So I can always have, you know, and if I mess up, I can loosen it. You know what I mean? Then lock it down this way. Say if I wanted to spin it more this way, spin it this way, and then use this to tighten to keep that camera facing whatever way I want. So, you know, if you want to get little micro adjustments, you're not bound to where the threads land, if that makes sense. All right, and then we got they include the Allen wrenches with all these boxes. All have tools that come with it that you need. Every box individually come with your tool for whatever size it needs. Even this is aluminum. This is nice. You know, there's some other brands out there that are like really tough polycarbonate, but you know, having an actual rigid material is some peace of mind. And this is the tall. On the box it shows which one is selected, so this would be the tall 20mm ball. So let's check out one of the bar clamps, excuse me. Get at tackform.com. So this is going to be what I'll be starting with. Nice, big, easy to read instructions. I like that. You know, my eyeballs are going, you know. Yep, nice, easy to read instructions. I like that. You know, some manufacturers nowadays, you order something and they don't give you the instructions on paper. You got to go to their website and download a PDF, which is, you know, I mean, like, I get it, but this is better to have the paper with you right there. So I don't start getting confused, I'm going to put these back inside here for now, so I don't get anything mixed up, because it's going to take a little trial and error. But luckily he sent me, you know, extra parts, so I could try different configurations and just give them some feedback on what works best. I'm actually going to remove this for now as well. Again, got the tools for this. Got my instructions. And this is all billet. You can see the machining as well. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. The machining on these. You know, you can tell the manufacturing is top quality. I order a lot of billet parts, and you can tell when the tooling that they're using is dull. And, you know, because that stuff's expensive to replace, get a nice sharp edge on stuff. But this is really good. The finish is great. I mean, there's no imperfections. There's no thick spots. There's no thin spots. There's no undercoated parts. I don't know if these are anodized or what, but yeah, really nice. Comes with a softer material for the inside, grommet, so it doesn't scratch the powder coating off of the bars that I'll be mounting it to. And so far, I'm really impressed with the quality and the customer service. Nick is a great guy. Different size grommets, inserts to put inside, so it will fit on a different range of size bars, 1 1/4, 1 3/8, or 1.5 inch. So when I spoke to them on the phone, they had me measure the circumference of the bar I'm mounting it to, and he, you know, divided that by pi or something above my pay grade and got the exact measurement for me. So they're really helpful if you don't know exactly what you'll need to get going. Comes with thread lock already on it, so you don't have to worry about aluminum screwing into aluminum. It's already thread locked. You don't have to get all mess with none of that. It already comes with thread locker. That is a nice touch. Comes with tools, like you're ready to rock and roll. You just need to figure out how you're going to mount it. So I'm going to start there, right? And then I'm going to need a I can replace the ball with the dovetail. Look at this. See that little hole right next to the threading? That's an index that they have machined out on here. So when you're trying to crank this thing down tight, you don't have to like hold it there. Like that little indent is going to keep it in place while you tighten. This is really well thought out stuff. This is not like cheaply thrown together, sloppily engineered stuff. This is a well thought out product, and I am thoroughly impressed. Even comes with a washer between the after the screw head and the thread lock. I mean, you're getting like, and the tool. I mean, you're getting everything you need. You don't have to mess around or worry like, is it going to hold? Is this stuff going to come loose? They include the washer. They include the index point. They include the grommets. They include the tools and the thread lock. And this one has a security bit, the star bit, that, you know, is not so common. Somebody can't just go in there with a standard Allen wrench. So nobody can try to take the mount off and disassemble your stuff when it's on your razor or whatever you're mounting it to, motorcycle, whatever. So, let's see here. With this, go with this. I believe. Yep. Right. Yeah, I've ordered some pretty janky action camera mounts for some of my previous cameras, and they're not nice quality like this. I'll tell you that. So there's that. Oh, look, they even got their logo on this little rubber grommet here. So that security screw is optional that you could put in there. I'm not going to put it in just now because I'm going to be doing, you know, some changes and figuring out what works. But after I get it all mounted, I'm going to put that little screw in there underneath this nice logoed placeholder, so nobody can come in and mess with my stuff. All right, so there's that. So next is I believe it will be this now. Right, I just noticed this has an index point on it as well. So, yep, and this has the index part as well. So it'll fit in nicely like that while you're tightening it. I like this. I like this a lot. So this is not going to be final or anything. I just want to, you know, kind of make sure everything slips together nicely. Okay, so that's good. Okay. That. We'll get the ball. I'm actually going to lock this for now so it doesn't slip out while I'm messing with it. Lock both of these. Both of these can lock, so you could leave just this part locked. So yeah, I'm just going to lock these for now while I put this on. Okay, so line up your index. That's in there. Make sure that that index is set before you start tightening this Allen head. This screw already has thread lock on it as well. All of it's billet. I'm very impressed. I searched for quite a while looking for something that would work, and this seemed like, you know, they had a lot of options to choose from, a lot of configurations. I was a little confused, but they helped me get everything figured out. I sent them some pictures of what I'm working with, so Nick had a better idea, and he came through clutch, man. Look at this. This is gonna be rock solid. Right, so it's gonna be something like that, right? So this is gonna go on my front bumper. Say if my front bumper was here, you know, this will go on my bumper. And then this stick, I'm gonna have to rotate it up. So it'd be like that. Like that, right? So I wanna be like that. Okay, I'm actually gonna put the Tackform facing forward on the machine. Get this, tighten this down. So this is gonna be on the bottom bar of my front bumper. And then I'm gonna put another one just like this, or maybe this one. I'm gonna see which one works better. But another one like this on the top bar of my front bumper with another setup just like this to hold it here as well. So it's going to be held here, and it's going to be held here. So I will finish up getting this set up on the actual machine itself, and we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Stay tuned. Another thing I wanted to show you guys. So for this bar clamp, these grommets, it's actually labeled what size bar you'd be using it on. So this is a 1 1/4 inch. So the one I'm gonna need is this one, the 1 1/2 inch. Now, when I said this is a well-engineered product, I am further impressed. So after taking this guy apart over here, you know, and then I got to put this size in. So these little nubbies on these size adapter rings, these are index holes that fit inside of here as well, so that when they are sitting in, they will stay in place as well. These are secure points, the inside of this. So that's pretty cool, because, you know, some other products I've bought to mount on my Razor's roll cage, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this. It's a great idea, and I am pretty excited to get this thing all hooked up and start taking some videos for you guys. All right, I got bar mounted. One clamp there, another clamp there, and the smaller clamp over here to hold this. So this thing is rock solid. Now, this is the Insta360 stick that I was gonna use, but I am glad I went with the Tackform. Because what I'm using it for, I mean, this is aluminum, this is rigid. The Insta360 one is carbon fiber. But, you know, when you start clamping it down and stuff, like, sure, this has, like, you know, the little rubber and stuff, so it won't scratch. But for what I'm going to be using it for, in the mountains and off-roading, mud and rocks, all that stuff, I feel way better with this solid stick from Tackform. I think it's going to work out nicely. And if I ever wanted to get a different angle, I could always loosen these up, loosen this up, rotate this forward, and, you know, loosen this so that the stick would be further out that way. You know, I'm gonna have to play around, see what gives me the best angle for footage. And yeah, pretty excited to get out there, hit the trails, and get some footage. And my favorite part about this stick is it matches the Razor. It matches the rims, matches the shift knob, it matches my gas cap too, but I can't get all the way back there. Matches my little gauge cluster over here. Matches the exhaust, you know. So it's looking pretty slick. I'm glad I went with this option. There was some other ones I was looking at. Some people use these on like airplanes and stuff, but their stick was pretty expensive for what it was. It was just like a solid steel bar. It almost looked like my tie rod over here. You know, it's just like a piece of all thread or something, and it was pretty expensive. This is way nicer, good price point, good quality, great customer service. So we're gonna take her out soon, see how she holds up.